Hi again. This is the second part of Rosary EmpowerNetwork on blog.rosenkranz.eu.com. So, this is our headline, Rosetta Stone. A Rosetta Stone is something we should concentrate on, like a researcher who's focusing his eyes, his view on several things. Then he needs a light. I try to do this with this light, it's a blue light, and then you can see even so on the dark or on the gray shades. But then there's a special thing, this is a laser pointer, yes? This laser pointer has not so much light power to lighten the whole area, the room. So we got bright lights for doing this video because it's not so sunny outside. And if you are in an archive and searching for, in a library, you're searching for a Rosetta Stone, like this. You first have to make a bigger light, then a light you can see even so in the dark, and then you have to point on special items like this. And if you focus it and you meet and you hit the camera, you see what happens, the red light. So you're concentrating all the energy of the light on one point by focusing. And a Rosetta Stone is a kind of this. Rosetta Stone, first, this was back in the times where in the area of Egypt, the city is called Rashet, and Rashet, I think I pronounce it not in the right way, but Rashet translated means Rosetta. And the Rosetta was in a stone of granite, a pink, let's say, inclusion. This inclusion of carbon dioxide in pink color means like a marble in the granite, but the granite was the original stone, and the second transformation was doing this pink color. And focusing on this, yes, you saw this special kind of stone from the area of Rashet. It was where the Ptolemies, this was a dynasty of Egypt pharaohs, but in late eras, about 200 and 100 before Christ coming. So in this area, there has been a stone, like a big, it's called stele, a stele. This stele stone was maybe up to 200 centimeters high, but it was only broken from a bigger stele. It was about 120, 130, like this. And there engraved in the stone was, or is already now, or still now, there is a special message. So this is like a contract or a legislation. And this legislative the scripts document was engraved into this marble stone, on this pink Rosetta Stone, in Egypt, then a kind of cursive written Egypt of that time, and in Greek. So this was in the area where even so translations of the first testimony, like the prophets and the books of the Tanakh, have been written and translated into Greek and the Library of Alexandria. But at that time Alexandria was destroyed, but this stone was found from a French soldier in the Sahara zone there, and first it came to, I think, to Tripolis or so, but then afterward it was occupied and a deal made and came into British possession and went to London, to the British Museum. Today, the Rosetta Stone in the British Museum is one of the most famous stones ever found. And this Rosetta Stone is used to make to decipher the language of Greek and this cursive Egypt language, Arabic, and the hieroglyphs. So this is a decipher stone. And what I'm showing you and focusing on this, the laser pointer is on this here. You may see this is a cross, and on the cross there are pearls. So I'm concentrating on this. It's called rosary. Now, I want you to remember this. Rosary, and in German it's called Rosenkranz, and in French it's called the chaplet, the rosary prayer chain. This is to decipher something, and this deciphering is even so coming out of the culture of Egypt, from the culture of the Jewish Empire, and from then the Roman Empire, who occupied this area then later on, but this was in perpetual meditation and prayer kept until now. So the rosary prayer chain is something like a Rosetta Stone if you want to understand culture and religion all over the world. Even some Muslims see that this, because it's depending on or hinting on and focusing on Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. Mary was out of the kingdom of King David. So in these areas, King David and the house and lineage and bloodline of David was still kept with this prayer chain, because it's hinting and focusing on Mary. Even some Muslims see Mary as a role model for a true virgin, and a true virgin is a holy thing, even so for Muhammad, the prophet. So never ever the original teaching of Muslim was against Mary, but Mary was, like Jesus was a prophet, and Muhammad was a prophet. We can see in the Gospel of Barnabas. Even so today, the Hindu and the Buddhist priests see that Mary, with a small child on her arm, is not against their religion. They use a goddess, it's called Kaila. He's got an elephant head with a big nose and 6 arms, yes, who is very wealthy and imagined to be caring for family and the household and the supply of the household and the deliverance and so on. So in one chapel you can see and find the rosary prayer chain, even so on the house altars, and the Kaila. So when you are meditating on this rosary prayer chain, you won't offend persecution from Sikhs or from Hindu people or from Muslim people, because it's the same message. You can create wealth, and this is how you can decipher it. This is the Rosetta Stone, and my name and family story and church background, and even so my social proof in offline activity is deciphering this. So this is very important, because if you see this in search engines today, Rosary and the EmpowerNetwork, you find that we are creating wealth, and this increasing wealth with the EmpowerNetwork is because this decipherage is going to an archetype image. You don't have to explain, but I explain to you the background, because we are in a mastermind circle, and this mastermind message is that the Rosetta Stone, excuse me, blessing and help to you and to me. And this Rosetta Stone, this is a almost kept secret. And this almost kept secret is like the wormhole. A wormhole is a Rosetta Stone of the let's say, the universal physics and the aerospace. And if you find a wormhole in our networks, our communication, how to get rich, you're creating wealth by using this rosary and this EmpowerNetwork, and you're using this Rosetta Stone to decipher it, and to use this deciphered icons to let people come into your domain and to focus on. So, focusing means to headline and to put the blue light on it, like this here, and you can even so take the red laser pointer upon it. So you're focusing on this, and sometimes you reach a point where this image is getting true. First of all, you got a picture like in a mirror, yes? But if you come closer to it, you find you can look through it. So it's me. I'm a human being from flesh. I'm not talking about things who are strange, because it's connected. And people like Pastor Nelson Joshua, he came to our place, and we went to Basel Mission, found it in the library, in the background, the social proof, how wealth was created by the missionaries then. And even so today, 80 compounds and special scan technique hospitals today are working and creating this well-being even in our days. But the foundations, the sources, the fountain, it's like a fontanelle, it's even so getting clear water out of it today. So take a good cup of this clear water and feel the power of focusing on this Rosetta Stone by using our teaching platform PL for Pure Leverage .rosenkrantz.eu.com or uwe.rosenkrantz.de. So, even so, if you're finding relicts, you can decipher it. That's a good message of today, and I'll see you later then. Bye-bye.